Have you ever held a coin in your hand and wondered just how much history, design, and meaning is packed into that small piece of metal? It's easy to overlook everyday objects like coins. We pass them from hand to hand, drop them in vending machines, and toss them in drawers without a second thought. But what if I told you that one such coin, the Australian 20-cent coin, carries a fascinating story that connects nature, design, culture, and even a bit of national pride? Let's take a closer look at this beautifully simple yet intriguing coin. First introduced in 1966, the Australian 20-cent coin came into circulation when Australia transitioned from the old pounds, shillings, and pence system to the decimal system. This shift was more than just a numerical update. It marked a major modernizing moment in Australian economic history. And with this change came a fresh batch of coin designs, each one carefully crafted to reflect aspects of Australian identity. Among them was the 20-cent piece. What sets the Australian 20-cent coin apart visually is its stunning reverse design. If you've ever looked closely at one, you might have noticed the image of a platypus, captured mid-swim, surrounded by rippling water. This design was created by Stuart Devlin, a master of coin design who also served as the goldsmith and jeweler to Queen Elizabeth II. Devlin had a knack for turning metal into miniature works of art, and the 20-cent coin is no exception. Now, the platypus isn't just a random choice. This unique animal is one of only a few egg-laying mammals in the world and is found only in Australia. It symbolizes the country's rich and unusual wildlife. With its duckbill, webbed feet, and beaver-like tail, the platypus is as strange as it is iconic. Including it on the coin gave Australians something uniquely theirs to carry in their pockets. It's like having a little piece of the outback or a quiet riverbank with you at all times. The image itself is dynamic. The platypus looks like it's gliding effortlessly through water, leaving trails of movement that ripple across the surface of the coin. The number 20 floats just above the waves, seamlessly integrated into the motion of the design. It's not just currency. It's storytelling through metalwork. While the reverse side of the coin celebrates the natural beauty of Australia, the obverse usually carries the portrait of the reigning monarch. Since 1966, that has been Queen Elizabeth II, and her profile has been updated several times throughout her reign. So depending on the year your coin was minted, you might see a younger or older version of the Queen. Over the years, the 20-cent coin has gone through minor variations and commemorative editions, but the classic platypus design has remained one of the most beloved. It's instantly recognizable and a favorite among collectors and everyday users alike. And then there's the feel of the coin itself. Weighing in at 11.3 grams and measuring 28.65 millimeters in diameter, the 20-cent coin is a substantial piece. It's heavier than most smaller coins and has a reeded edge that gives it a tactile grip. It's got a certain presence, whether it's jangling in your pocket or resting on your palm. One of the most interesting things about the 20-cent coin is how it's taken on a role beyond mere currency. For coin collectors, it's a miniature time capsule. Some rare years or mistruck versions of the coin are incredibly valuable. For example, the 1966 version struck at the London Mint is known for its higher quality. And there's even a version from 1981 minted in Canada that has slight differences in design, making it a special find for numismatists. And let's not forget about the infamous 1966 wavy baseline error. This coin is a collector's dream. The 2 in the number 20 has a distinctive wave at the base, an unintentional variation that has turned it into one of the most sought-after versions of the coin. Spotting one in your pocket change would be like finding hidden treasure. But beyond the collector value, there's a cultural element too. The 20-cent coin has become part of Australian daily life. It's been used to pay for school lunches, to tip street performers, to buy ice creams on a hot day. It's been dropped in the sand at beaches, slipped into parking meters, and carried in wallets across the vast Australian landscape, from bustling cities to quiet country towns. Imagine how many stories a single coin could tell. How many people it's passed through. What pockets it sat in. Which vending machines it's been in. Which outback roads or train stations it's traveled through. A coin minted in 1966 could have seen more of Australia than most people ever will. Think for a moment about the millions of these coins that are still in circulation. Each one is a silent witness to everyday history. It's been part of someone's morning coffee run. It's been dropped in a donation jar. It's been flipped for a decision, heads or tails. It might have been handed over as a child bought their first toy with pocket money. Or perhaps it was found years later under the cushions of an old couch, sparking a moment of nostalgia. And speaking of nostalgia, there's a certain comfort in seeing familiar designs over the years. In a world that's constantly changing, the consistency of the platypus on the 20-cent coin is oddly reassuring. It's a symbol of continuity, a small yet powerful connection to the past. For older Australians, it's a reminder of the first time they used decimal currency. For younger generations, it's something they've grown up with. And yet, even as cash becomes less common in the digital age, the 20-cent coin endures. It remains a part of the fabric of everyday transactions. There's something special about handing over physical money,